What's up, guys? Today we're gonna do 1 week of backtesting. So I'm gonna make a new session right here. Just call it backtesting. Add NQ and ES, and let's do somewhere in 2024. Let's do like here. And let's get into it. Okay, let's see where we spawn at. Let's go to New York Open. The thing I normally love to start with is marking out my session highs and lows. So we got London low right there, and we got Asia low right here. Then let's look at the daily. Yeah, I'm bullish for this day. See this, you can see this daily fair gap has been respected right here, and therefore I would like to target ideally this high, but it can be taken as protected as it was used to manipulate into this daily. So just something like previous day high would be a nice target for the day. Then if we look at the 4 hour, we are inside of a 4 hour right now, so we could be careful if we get like a strong bearish open. We could go for shorts, but let's see if we're inside anything right now. We just inversed. We can inverse this 15-minute right here. Let's see, we're also inside of a 5-minute right now. This could be shorts at no longs at open if we have an SMT. Let's see. We have a 1 minute down here. I can't use that as the entry SMT though. But let's see. Open should be right here. Yeah. Let's see how we open. Come down. And do we sweep this? If we strip that, we can see the instant bullish reaction on ES. Instant closure here. Or like instant inverse. So we're inside of this 5-minute right now, rejecting out of a daily fair value gap, inverse this 50-minute right here. Do we have any good targets above? Have a 15-minute right here. 15-minute. Oh, let me check the news. It is no news Monday, as we can see here, so I would probably not try to go for like a crazy R. Let's see if there's something in between here. And there's a 5-minute here, so taking something to these draws would be nice, because we got the internal SMT. We do have one here. It's not the best, but I just like this reaction out of the 5-minute with this SMT down here, and also yeah, just open right here, came down into this 1-minute, respected it, instant bullish reaction. We can see on this candle over here. Let's see if I can do one of these. Bang. You can see over here we have this big ass wick. Not the whip we use for hot, but just the wick. So I would expect us to come up from this. So let's try this. Also mark out the SMT, because we have swept it there, but not here in ES. This looks pretty good actually. And I will do my mechanical 20-point stop loss. I will probably go break even at the first one. This already is almost 60 points. What is this up here? Yeah, it's a no news Monday and we could react bearish out of this 4 hour if we go up here and fill it some more. So I would expect that we could reach somewhere up here and then go down from there. So I will probably just take it to this 5 minute. Let's see if we can take this trade. Save this. The 30-second. We did make an SMT. No, we didn't. Okay. Let's see. ES looks stronger, but we hit break even right here. So I'm moving to break even and then looking for us to take the 5 minute. We have nothing to SMT. No. We've taken these highs. Oh, we did have a bearish SMT right here, but we came in inside of the 15 minute and then inversed another 15 minute on the way up, so that wouldn't matter that much. Let's see if we can start this session off with a W. Come on. This looks fine, to be honest. Holy chop right now. The fuck is this? Had to start the right time. 9:30, yeah. Now we're moving higher. Let's see, let's see. No SMT. Bro. Take this high. If I had taken this live, I'd be freaking out right now. Ah, we took it. Bang. First trade of the backtesting session done right here. And to recap it real quick, we were bullish out of the daily fair value gap, had some good targets above, and if we wanted to go lower, I would still expect us to go higher and fill the 4 hours more. Then here at open, we were let's see, we had inversed this 15-minute right here. We were rejecting out this 5 minute, we had made an internal SMT inside of it, and then at open we came down into this 1 minute. Still, I take it as a rejection out of the 5 minute. We got the, some would maybe call it a bit of a sus SMT right here, but we have the internal down here also. And I just like this close, especially on ES, where we close like this. And then you just take the first 30-second. Let's see, could have had a crazy, no. So 30-second, and then mechanical 20-point stop loss. I went break even at a 1 to 1.5 because that was at the 15-minute, which I would expect we could see some rejection, which I would say we could. You can see here this area, but then we came up and hit TP, which was the 5 minute for 2.89. Let me see right here. Yeah, I'm recording. Let's go to the next day. Let's clear everything up. Okay, let's see. On the 30-minute, what sessions we have. We've taken everything out. Then we go on the 1 hour. Inside of it, no, the daily. Inside of the daily right now is still rejecting this. So I still expect us to probably inverse this 4 hour. Looks low key pretty choppy to me right now. This would be a nice draw to target, as well as this. Let's see where we got through day open. That's right here. So that's actually lower. But I still think that we wanna move up a bit. So I would like a retracement down to any of these. Either the two 15 minutes right here, or maybe also these two 5 minutes. Could also see this untapped 5 minute right here. So let's see it open. And days like this where we have chopped a lot and all that, I don't really wanna like take a clear or not like clear, I don't really want to take a reversal of something, more like a continuation. So if you look in the 5 minute time frame here, we can see that we came up here, tapped this 5 minute, made a continuation, came up here, tapped this 5 minute, came up, and then right here we also tapped this 5 minute, tap this, right? Yeah, we tapped that here. So I just want to stay in the 5 minute and look for us to take these. We've taken the first 5 minute here. I would like us to come down and take the 15 minute, because we're putting this huge wick up here, which I would feel shows weakness right now. Yeah, we're inside of this 15 minute. Can we take this? We have a 30-second SMT. I would not take this though, because we just tapped the 50 minute. So I would like a resweep, which we get one right here. It'd be sick if I could catch the trade on the 15-second. Wait. No change, we're gonna rip without giving me an entry. Here we get an SMT I like. You can see here that we don't take this low on NQ, but we're taking on ES pretty clearly. And we actually have a two-stage. That's even better. Let's see over here. And a two-stage is basically where we have two SMTs like here. This swing low in the middle takes this one, but doesn't take this. And let me do some kindergarten school shit. And this middle candle doesn't take this, but this one takes the middle candle. So we have like two SMTs on both assets. We're also in the 5 minute. Let's see if we actually have an SMT. Yeah, it looks like we made equal lows right there. So that would mean we also have a 5 minute SMT right here. And then, yeah, so two-stage SMT, we also have a 5 minute clean 15-second inverse. I would like to take this. So let's go for it. 20 point. Here I would probably just take this low. And let's see what we want to target. I could take this high up here. Would probably be what I want to target. For how many? 80 points? 80.75. 4.25. Yeah, so I would like for us to. What is this? Can I get? Yeah. So let's check this trade and see. Nice displacement higher. I would for break even. Wanna see some more displacement? Yeah. I'm going break even now. And is that the high? Yeah. So let's see. I don't want to be on the 15-second time frame anymore. Nice displacement. Come on. We have taken equal highs. This I would like for us to go made a bearish SMT right here. We could come back down. Yeah, it looks like it. Or maybe not. Continuing up. Yeah. We're gonna get break even at here. You can see on ES we are coming down through these, but at the same time this 50-minute could save us if ES. Nice reversal. Holy shit. We got edged. Nice reversal up. Taking this high. Taking this high. We have a massive SMT here. Nah. I would close the trade out here. Cause we made a massive SMT up here. ES looks very bearish after that. Yeah. We would have got break even and instant stop loss if we weren't break even. So yeah, for this trade, if I'm gonna do a quick recap, I came into the day bullish. We were very choppy, so I would like to see a clean rejection from a gap. We got this 15-minute that we came into. I could have taken the first one over here, but this 30-second SMT I didn't feel like really means shit if we are just gonna chop around in this. So I waited for this very clear SMT, and then you can see it's also 2-stage, and we made equal lows with the 5-minute low on ES, which made a 5-minute bullish SMT. And then let's see in the 30-second, if I had taken this 30-second up here, for the guys who doesn't take 15 seconds, it would have been an easy 1 to 2 or break even if you targeted the draw, even if you closed at the SMT. But yeah, I took the 15-second, we came up, I went break even when I saw the big push up. Would have meant the same if I did it at 1 to 1. And then over here we can see that this high got taken by this one. We had made equal highs before. If we look at this high over here, doesn't take any of these highs, but we've taken that on NQ a long time ago, so we already looked a bit bearish right here, and that was why I was fine with being break even and maybe even taking the break even. And then we came down the 15-minute, got a good retracement up, but then it looks like we wanted to come down again, because you can see this massive SMT right here. So no reason for me to hold it for this high if that's not the strongest drawn liquidity. So closed out at a 1 2. We're down here 1 2 3 or something like that. So let's go to the next day. We are 2 for 2 right now, so that's pretty nice. Let's look on the daily chart. Still rejected out of this. I could see us come down, but I would want to see us come into something, because we inversed this daily gap over here, and we are looking very bullish right now. So my main draws would probably be something like these highs. But let's see. Where do we have sessions has been taken? Just took previous day high though. We have previous day low down here, which we could also target if we were to come back down. Where's true day open? True day open is on this candle. Yeah, so true day open is below us. It came and took previous day high. So my bias is a bit conflicting right now. I would like to wait a bit here to see if we, for example, inverse this 15-minute or inverse a couple of 5 minutes from open. Let's see how we open. Yeah, we are bearish, very bearish. Have a bullish SMT here though, but are we inside of a major gap? We are inside of this 1 hour, but I don't think it's gonna hold with the the sweep of previous day high and instant bearish momentum. So I would ideally, cause if I wanted to take a long, where we don't even have an SMT, but have an SMT with these lows. So if I want to take a long here, I would wait for us to come up, make a 5-minute, get the retracement into it, and then take the longs. Cause right now I still feel like our draw is lower, so I'm just looking for a continuation. Hopefully before we take through day open, we could come up inside of this gap. Nope. Yeah, we're gonna take through day open. See if we get a good rejection. Yeah, good rejection from through day open. So we don't have an SMT here, but I still know Xavier would have taken some shit like this, cause he's washed. Let's see, this would probably hit. Do we have a draw? Nah, just something like that would. Yeah, we have this 5-minute on ES, so we could hold this to the 5-minute. Let's see if that. I'm not taking this though, but let's just see if it would have hit. Yeah, it would have just been break even. So I'm still looking for us to tap. Holy shit. Yeah, still looking for us to take a 5-minute. Now my main draw, cause we got a good rejection of through day open, but now we're just dumping straight down. So I would like to take these lows as my main draw. I'd like for us to go into a 15-minute, but we can't even get a 5-minute, so I think that's a bit unlikely. Here, we tap the 5-minute. Let's get a gap SMT going. Have it right now, but let's see if it's gonna hold. It's holding. Yeah, we have a gap SMT right here, so I'm gonna take a short like this. And target the lows down here. The most respectful 30-second right here. Ah, we got the inverse. So I'm gonna take this mechanical 20-point stop loss. Let's see. Yeah. I can't see a reason why we would reverse up before taking any of these lows. So I would probably just take the first one here and then go break even at these lows, or if we make a SMT, I could probably also go break even. So let's take this. Let's see how it plays out. We have an SMT, yeah. Break even. Let's see us calm down. Looking very good right now. We do have a bullish SMT. We are making a 5-minute. We made a 3-minute, which we tapped. So that looks fine. This SMT is gonna get invalidated. Yeah. And we're gonna hit take profit. Bang. Also both targets hit. So you could have held for this one if you want to. And that was of this 30-second inverse. And there were no 15-second that were better. Low key the 30-second were better, but if we just wanna recap this trade, came into the day actually pretty bullish, but we had through day open lower, which I wanted to see us take, but we just kept dumping, and that's where I usually just want to look for continuations with a gap SMT. And I'm sure you could have used the 3-minute let's see if you could all the way up here tap the 3-minute, came down, and we didn't tap it, which made it a gap SMT, and we probably got inverse. Probably somewhere up here. Yeah, you could have taken something like that, but I like to stick with 5 minutes or 15 minutes as continuations. And it looks like we bottom ticked it. And you can also see here we took the major drawn liquidity swing lows right here. We got a very bullish momentum after that, and you can see again that continuations just are the easiest trades to catch. Also continuations with gap SMTs, as for example up here. So we have this first one tapped. I don't think that's an SMT, but then we came up here. Here we tapped it, making a SMT. Take the first inverse right there, and bang. Either you hit TP or got break even, but still. Like, yeah. So let's go to the next day and see what we can get. If we start by looking at the sessions, you can see we've taken London low, have SMT at London highs, not Asia but Asia low underneath, true day open above though, like that opened here, and we have Asia opened. Yeah, let's look on the daily time frame. We can see we're good inside of this daily, so we could actually, it looks like we're rejecting it right now. So even if we were to be bullish and come up and inverse this gap, I would still expect us to get a retracement. And it looks like we are coming down to this 4 hour right now. So I would probably look for us to take the 4 hour. Yeah, we took the 4 hour right here. Wasn't that the 4 hour? Yeah, the 4 hour, not on ES. Big SMT. Let's see if we can get an internal SMT if we want to take longs out of this. We do have an internal SMT, right? This low got taken here, wasn't taken. Yeah, so we do have an internal SMT actually. It's a, yeah, it's a low time frame internal. We also got a very small inverse right here, but it could be something I would be fine with taking. Let's see what we could target. The only thing about this is that we have this bearish SMT as at London highs, but we have true open above, so I would probably like to just target true day open. And let's see. Yeah, break even. And we already hit a 1 to 2. This shit is so fucking easy. Yeah, okay, so we got break even, but still you can see that came into this 4 hour, swept it. My bias was kinda neutral. We could be bearish because of this SMT, but still we rejected the 4 hour. But then we can see we took the 4 hour internal SMT, the inverse. We made an SMT right here. This could be another long. Yeah, but I would I would target 3-day open. But you can see if you just wanted to go for a 1 to 2, it would have hit right there. And you could also have tried this long right after. It looks like it's just gonna be some choppy day, cause this long here you could have tried break even at this high, a 1 to 2 up here, or target through the open. So that would have been break even. This one over here, yeah, no SMT. Yeah, this looks like a shitty ass day, not gonna lie. Yeah. And what did we end up doing? We ended up at, yeah, just chop. So I'm fine with my break even that day. Let's go to the next day. I've also forgotten to look at the news, so let's see what we have. Michigan Consumer Settlement Index at 10 a.m. So that's very interesting, I can say. Let's see, what do we have here? We have London has been taken. We do have a bearish SMT. Nah, yeah, we don't. We have a bullish SMT. Are we in? We're inside of this 15-minute right now that we are respecting very nicely. Not inside of anything really on NQ. I still think like we want to fill this daily before moving lower, and we can see yesterday, this was yesterday, right? Yeah, that we came down into this 4 hour and then pumped up. So my bias and everything was right. We just got break even it, which you can't really do that much about. Oh, we have this very nice SMT here right at open with these two candles inside of this 5-minute, no, 15-minute. This could actually be something to take off open then. Let's see how we open. Could we snipe a 15-minute? Doesn't look, no, 15-second. Hmm. Yeah, let's look at this one. You can see we're gonna inverse the 30-second also. And we're inside of the 15-minute. Do we still have the SMT? Let's see. Yeah, we still have the SMT. Okay, so this is something I would like to take. Inside of this, we got the 5-minute SMT. Manipulation at open. We're gonna inverse this 30-second, but I just wanna take this. And what do we wanna target? What do we have above? Have a high up here and a high up here. Probably just take this. Let's see. I would be break even. Bang. Let's fucking go. So for this last trade of the week, flawless ass week. But for this last trade of the week, we see on the higher time frame we are bullish. All the bullish confluences, the bullish fair value gaps, we trade into them and reject them, which you also, yeah, you should also see on the daily. Trade into the daily fair value gap right here and reject it. And even though I've taken a lot of 15-second trades inverses, you can see that if we were to just take the 30-second right here with a 20-point stop loss, it would have been the same trade, and we would have taken that high. Even so, could have targeted that high, maybe even. Let's see if we actually go up all the way to fill the 4-hour. Looks like we're chopping before the... Yeah, so we actually, if you had held this trade to fill the 4-hour, it would have hit TP. So even though this is like a big data week, I didn't know that Michigan Consumer Report, no, settlement index would be like a week like this, a 100-point candle. But yeah, so I was bullish. I see it open. We are inside of a 15-minute on ES, and I see that we have the very good SMTs. You can also look here. That's something I didn't even mention. This is just a higher time frame SMT. And also, if you look at Asia, we have SMT with Asia, so we have a lot of shit telling us that we want to go up. I see that we open, come down, we chop around right here, and I would have taken this 30-second if you just inversed that, but we didn't, so I ended up taking the 15-second right after. But you could have taken the 30-second that we have here, 20-point stop loss, targeted either to fill the 4-hour or one of the two highs. Either of them would have been over a 2 So if we actually look at our journal for this week, alright, we don't got a journal, but if we go out of this backtesting session, pretty flawless week, I would say. You can see win, break even, win. So we are 100% win rate. Average risk to reward is 3.07. And yeah, we took 5 trades. 4 of them were wins. 1 of them were... No, we can't do this. 1 of them were a break even. So yeah, pretty nice backtesting session.